Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So, I'm back at home in Mobile, Alabama. I came up here to Yellowhammer Coffee. I've got to get some business taken care of before Liam's big ride this weekend. I got to go get a haircut. It's starting to look pretty scrappy. But yeah, got several things to do. Just wanted to get a video out to you guys of the slideshow like I usually do at the end of the tours. I really love the Southeast tour. You know, it's been amazing that each one of the different tours has had kind of its own feel. Coast to Coast had like its own theme kind of going on. Atlantic Coast, same. Southeast was a totally different animal. Like, the crazy, miraculous coincidences that happened over and over again were just amazing. I encourage you to go back and watch the Southeast tour. Go back and watch all the videos. You know, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And since these videos are being released a year after the Coast to Coast, I'm losing the Coast to Coast watch time hours, but gaining these back. So I'd like to stay on top of the watch time hours. We were well above 4,000 for a while, and now we're at like 3,700. But I have noticed that like the last video gets watched more than most. And then I've also noticed that the Surly Disc Trucker video has got like 5,500 views. And the Memorial for Johan is now up to like almost 700. So some learning lessons there. Definitely trying to, you know, work through kinks. I do plan on this time down. Christy is changing job titles. I do plan this time around to actually be able to do like some review videos of not only the different places that I've been, but especially some of the different camping equipment that I carry with me. You know, what I've learned and those kind of things. So you will see some more of those videos as time goes along and as I get time to do it. But Christy's going to move to like a 3 days on 1 week, 4 days on the next, possibly type schedule. So it will free up some extra days where we're not having to heavily rely so much on babysitters and those kind of things for me to be able to go out and do this kind of work. I'm a stay-at-home dad when I'm home, and so that's what we get. So anyway, yeah, Southeast tour, it, you know, did not start where I wanted it to. It did not end where I wanted it to, but I believe that God's purpose was fulfilled for the Southeast tour. We've got 30 states in the books, only 18 left to go. So yeah, we're getting into like crunch time. There's 3 more big tours. The Louisiana tour with Liam. That's going to be a week in the end of February, beginning of March is what it looks like currently. Could change to Thanksgiving week. I don't know. I really don't know. I never know. And then the next ride will be starting in April, early April, where I'll head out around the Midwest, go up into Ohio, start in Ohio, go up through Michigan on the West Lake, East Side Lake, west coast of Michigan, up to the Upper Peninsula, across through Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota. I will probably go all the way to Glacier National Falls. I'll go back into Montana and down into Glacier, or up into Glacier, and then travel down through Yellowstone on the other side of the loop that I didn't go on the Coast to Coast, and then catch the Adventure Cycling Association's new Peaks, Prairies, and Parks, I think is the name of it, route that will take me through like Devil's Tower, Wyoming, Black Hills of South Dakota, Mount Rushmore, and then I'll drop down into Nebraska, where I'll get on the Cowboy Trail, and then in Iowa in the last week of July for Ragbri. So I will finish the Midwest tour with like 25,000 other cyclists all going across the state of Iowa together. Got several friends who potentially are going to be able to participate in that also. Jason Schneider, Jeremy Kinder, and Jay Haas. So we'll see how it all goes. Again, I never know what tomorrow brings. All I know is the work that I've got to do today, and that is this video, which you're about to see right about now.
Through the ages, God of Abraham, you're the God of covenant and faithful promises. Time and time again, you have proven you do just what you said. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. Oh, seasons change, you remain the same. God from age to age,
You know, it's crazy that in only 23 days, that's possible. Like, to see all of those things, meet all of those people, it's just amazing. It is absolutely amazing to me that God is able to move a bicycle, you know, as far as it goes, just under pedal power. Amazing ride. Absolutely still am in love with Cades Cove. I think I always will be. That was just such a special, quiet place. It's definitely different than anywhere else in the United States for sure. But I've been to several places like that. So anyway, if you do get the chance, hey, go back and watch some of the other videos. Again, watch the Coast to Coast tour. Watch the Florida Chronicles. You know, I had never recorded a video ever before that ride. And so watch all the cringe-worthy stuff I did, like 10 minutes of putting a bike together. I mean, it was silly. But you can kind of learn a little bit more about what Redeeming Eden is. So again, for those of you who are brand new to the channel and this might be your first video, I am riding my bicycle through 48 states. We've got 30 down over 4 years. I've got a lot in common with Forrest Gump. And so with that, I'm going to end in Monument Valley, Utah, where Forrest ended his run. The whole end goal is to build an addiction recovery facility called Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab, somewhere in the Appalachian Mountains. Christian recovery facility for drugs and alcohol, maybe other addiction things, but one thing I found with addiction is that you need like-minded people together. People with the same addictions need to be kind of grouped together. It doesn't work as well when it's, you know, someone with a food addiction that, you know, is paired up with drug addiction. Like, there's little eccentricities and differences that make a big difference in recovery. And so, yeah, goal is a men's program, and then each day I pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction. As usual, if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments. Find me through the Popple link in the description. That link has all of the Redeeming Eden social media. I wanted to do more TikTok on this last ride. I did not do it. Like, my days are so busy. I really want to do that, though. I feel like we can get more coverage if I start an actual, like, daily TikTok video. I'm going to have to discipline myself to do it on top of all of the other things that I have to discipline myself to do when I'm on these bike rides. Not only that, but TikTok won't upload a video unless you have service. And so, like, there were several times where I wanted to because it looked just absolutely amazing, and no go. Anyway, yeah, so Redeeming Eden's a non-profit ministry. Like, none of the funds from the Redeeming Eden cycle tours go to me personally. They don't go to our household. They don't go to anything of ours. They all go to pouring back into this ministry, and whatever is left over after the Redeeming Eden cycle tour rides will go to building Redeeming Eden, the Garden Rehab. So yeah, I mean, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Like the videos on YouTube, comment on the videos on YouTube, share the videos on your social media profile. I need your help to make this thing, you know, it's grassroots. It essentially needs to go viral, and I need your help with that. That's something I can't do on my own. It's something that only you can, you know.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you can make Redeeming Eden be well known around the nation and around the world. It's been amazing to meet all of my friends from around the nation, each one of you that watches regularly. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your participation and your support. And for those of you around the world who are friends now, that's amazing to me. It always has just blown my mind that a little bike ride that I was just going to upload to YouTube would be something that would affect every corner of the globe. And I'm thankful for all of my friends all around the earth. Just so cool. Just so cool. But, you know, my message is that Jesus loves you. That was my own personal message. I was addicted to IV cocaine and opiates, and went to a Christian rehab, the Mission of Hope in Mobile, Alabama. And God changed my life there. You know, I realized that the gospel, the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus, that when he rose again, he paid a price for my sin that I couldn't pay. And he's able to take away sin. Like, I don't have to live in the lifestyle I used to live in. It's crazy cool. And I just want to share that with anybody who feels like they're a slave. I'm not anybody's judge. I just want to share the love of Jesus with everybody that I meet, because he's loved me so much. It's just amazing. But yeah, that's it for this video. The next video you'll see will be the fundraiser for Liam that Liam wants to do for Redeeming Eden. I've talked to Christy. We're going to try to do like a Facebook Live while we climb the mountain. But yeah, you'll find about all those details from Liam himself in the next video that posts, hopefully by Friday evening, maybe a little earlier. We're going to try to get it out earlier. We've got a concert to go to tonight. I'm working the merch booth at the For King and Country concert. Christy and I are. And so we're going to be busy. That's nothing but busy, but it's all good. Either way, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.